Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. I figured we'd have a little bit of fun with, I showed the Scream Factory Collector's Editions that I have in my collection, the steel books. I just did the double feature Blu-ray releases in 3 different parts. And I figured we'd get to the Scream Factory standalone releases. Now guys, I have a bunch of these. I'm going to do these in parts. There's no way I'm going to want you guys to sit there for like 2 hours or 3 hours watching me go over the standalone releases from Scream Factory. I will definitely say there's a lot of collectors that initially only just go for the collector's editions, those releases, with the slip covers and that collector edition stamp, with the poster and all that, and that's fine. But guys, there's some gems in the standalone releases, and there's so many that I have bought from Scream Factory. Their standalone releases was the way, which was usually sometimes was my first experience with those films. Or sometimes just very glad that Scream Factory got the rights to release a Blu-ray of it and already be familiar with the film. But guys, the standalone releases, there are some great ones in there. I can tell you some of the standalone releases that I have in my collection, and there is a lot of them. You guys keep in mind, I don't have all of them. I think at this point now, Scream Factory probably has, they have probably a catalog of like 500 releases. I mean, who knows? I remember hearing Jeff Nelson and Cliff McMillan on Shockwaves like a year ago saying like they just hit like the 350 mark or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I just remember hearing them saying that. But they've been a company for a while. I believe Scream Factory started in fall of 2012. So they've been going at it. This is their 8th year, going strong. I mean, these guys know how to pick titles. Sure, if you guys are aware of Scream Factory and you collect their stuff, you know that Scream Factory has they have some great stuff. I don't mind spending my money on their stuff. Here for lately, guys, I'll be honest, I took a good break from Scream Factory just because, I mean, they're just not having really good sales. They had this whole the Cabin Fever sale, which I mean, it was kind of decent, I guess. But I'm seeing other companies like Arrow Video, Vinegar Syndrome, doing like these phenomenal sales. Like Arrow Video just seems like they're doing a sale like every 3 months. I just got done with Camp Arrow Video, that sale. I was glad to pick up a big box of stuff from that. Vinegar Syndrome does their Black Friday and halfway to Black Friday sale, which is amazing prices. I really would like to see Scream Factory kind of do good on their marketing and sales like that. Their prices are a little high, I'll be honest. You get what you pay for, but they're pretty high. I would like an opportunity to to order a bunch of stuff all at once. Grabbing two or three things here and there. That's all great, and it adds up over time. But I love getting a big box of stuff, man. Just coming back here, digging into it, and just going crazy. But so yeah, I definitely would like to see them do really good sales. I know one year, wasn't too long ago, I think they did a Comic-Con. While they were doing their Comic-Con announcements, they had a pretty good sale going on. In 2017, they had their biggest sale I ever seen so far, and that was the 5-year anniversary of Scream Factory, where that was a 50% off sale. That was the biggest sale. I dumped so much money on that sale. Got a bunch of cool stuff, and it was so great when that box came out. I'd love to see more sales like that. Because myself, and I'm sure you sitting at home probably watching this video, you'd jump all over it. But unfortunately, we just don't see a lot of great sales from Scream Factory. I'm not trying to talk shit about them. I love their stuff, but I would like to see sales. That way we have an opportunity to get a lot of stuff from them. They have a very humongous catalog, and some of us wouldn't mind owning every piece of it. But probably never gonna happen. But hey, fuck it, I got hope. But anyway, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the first 10 releases from the standalone releases and show them to you the way I organize my collection, guys. I like to organize my, I keep my Scream Factory Collector's Editions in their own category, by the way they're released. Steel books, my double features, and my standalones are just the same. I don't keep them alphabetically ordered. I organize them. I put them on the shelf by the way they have been released in order. So guys, if you are familiar with their stuff and I'm showing them to you and you're just like, hey, like you're missing one, it's probably because I'm missing one, I just don't have it. So anyway guys, let's start this thing up. The very first one for the Scream Factory standalone releases. This is a great release. This is Death Valley. Guys, I'm pretty sure you're well aware of this movie. For the special features on here, you get an audio commentary with director Dick Richards, a theatrical trailer, and a TV spot. So not really a whole lot of special features. I know Michael Felsher worked on the special features. Guys, this is at that time when Scream Factory was putting these out right here. They were doing both the Blu-ray and the DVD disc combo sets. A lot of people hadn't upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray players yet, so they were trying to cover that angle, and they did a great job at it. But guys, this is a great film. I'm sure most of you have seen this. If you haven't, do yourself a favor, find a copy of that. It's a great film. Guys, as I'm going through, I'll try to tell you the ones I know off the top of my head that are now out of print. Unfortunately, Scream Factory does not own these films. They just sub-license them for so long. If they get a chance to renew it and they sell good, they will renew the license and keep them and keep printing these up and letting people buy them. But as soon as they lose their license for these, it becomes that thing where they can't sell them any longer because they no longer hold a sub-license for the film. So I'm not sure if this one particularly, I'm not sure if this one's still available or not, but I think it is. But check the website though. That's shoutfactory.com and see what you can find out about Death Valley. Good film though. Really is. First time I ever got introduced, this way I got introduced to this film was this release right here. Got this one off, I believe I got this off of eBay for a really good price. And I got to check it out, and it's a really good film. Up next, another Blu-ray DVD combo pack, guys, and that is The Island. You know, I'm kind of looking at the back of here, and I'm not seeing any special features on this whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just really not seeing anything. It's kind of weird not to see one. Anyway, guys, this is a film from 1980, 109 minutes long. It's rated R. And guys, I'm sure all of you are aware, but Scream Factory releases are Region A, Region 1 locked. So just in case anybody overseas is looking at this and you're interested in it, just know that it's Region A Blu-ray and Region 1 locked. But I'd like to tell you guys anything I could about this film, but I just don't recall. I remember I watched it one, like the first day I got it in the mail, cracked it open, popped it in. I just don't really think I watched it all the way through, or I can't remember none of it. But I know it's got Michael Caine in it though. Next up, let's see what we got. It's a fucking crazy movie. Next up is The Nest. Fucking killer cockroach movie, basically. Guys, once again, this is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I really like these. Really like the fact that they put DVDs in with their Blu-rays. It's just always nice to open up the case and just have another disc right there. I know anybody with a Blu-ray player, you're gonna put the Blu-ray disc in. You're not even gonna watch the DVD, but it's nice to have it though. It's really nice. But guys, for special features on here, it's bare minimum pretty much. You get an audio commentary by director Terrence Winkless. It's a hell of a last name, Winkless. Anyway, guys, that is The Nest. And watch this. This is when I first got it. It's not the best of films, but it was all right. Next up, got some Hammer horror right here. This is just a Blu-ray. That is The Vampire Lovers. Special features on this one, you got a little bit. Get a commentary, interview with actress, photo gallery, theatrical trailer, radio spot. Femme Fantastique, resurrecting the Vampire Lovers, and reading of Camilla by Ingrid Pitt. Don't know what that is, but anyway, guys, there's the insides right there. Hope you can see that. It's one of those releases where it's only got just the Blu-ray in it, no DVD. Guys, I do believe that it is a Hammer horror release right there originally. So I don't really know much about this film. I do know Peter Cushing's in it, but what the hell Hammer horror film is Peter Cushing not in? I love the hell out of Peter Cushing. Guys, I just recently watched, it was a few months back, I watched Frankenstein Created Woman. That was a great, great movie. I loved it. Up next, guys, the original, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I would love to say I like this one better than the remake, but I haven't seen the remake. I would like to see it. I don't know what the hell I've been waiting. I think Netflix had it there for a while, maybe Tubi. Just never got around to watching it yet. Anyway, guys, that's The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and on here as a bonus, you get a feature film of The Evictors, which I also have that as a standalone release behind me on the shelf. Don't ask me why I bought it. I think I found it for a good price, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy it, even though I already had it. I think it was just on the DVD of this. So I do have that on Blu-ray, guys. This is a Blu-ray and DVD combo set. And I believe it's only the DVD that has The Evictors on it and not the Blu-ray. Anyway, guys, I have seen this one. It's pretty good. It's alright. I know a lot of people fucking hold this movie up there. The cops in this movie, to me, it just kind of, I don't know, they're just probably the dumbest fucking cops I've ever seen in a movie. Anyway, guys, next up, guys, this is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and that is Ninja 3: The Domination. Scream Factory did release this as a collector's edition. I believe it was either 2018, 2019. I got it back there up on the shelf for the collector's edition. I think they gave that like either a 2K or a 4K scan. But this was a standalone release before they decided to make it a collector's edition Blu-ray DVD combo set. Special features on here is commentary by director Sam Furstenberg and stunt coordinator Steve Lambert in a theatrical trailer. Not many special features. I know that collector's edition, though, they went back and they put some supplemental material to that bitch. And from what I hear, there's, I know this movie is pretty cheesy. It's like a ghost, I don't know, some kind of like a ghost ninja movie or some shit. But I do know that the fans of this film were very excited about Scream Factory re-releasing this from the standalone edition to the collector's edition because they gave it a new scan, new features, and a lot of people said that new scan looks fucking beautiful. So I'll have to check that out. Got 2 releases of the fucking movie from the same company. I haven't even watched one of them, but that's just how it goes. Guys, here's a great one right here. There's probably some mixed feelings about this. At one point I did almost get this one from Arrow Video as well because they have a release of it, and then I found out that copy didn't have a booklet in it, so I didn't bother. I need to find one that's got the booklet in it though. But guys, that is The Incredible Melting Man. This movie is cheesy as hell, but I love it. It's a great damn film. Like I said, Arrow Video also released this one. I can't believe I totally forgot to just keep checking if I can land a copy of this with the booklet with it. I am one of those collectors, guys, that especially like with Arrow Video, when they do their releases, they release usually their first print run. They'll release their movie in an Amaray case, and they'll have a booklet with it. And they only print so many of those, and once those are gone, they'll keep they'll keep putting the movie out, keep making copies of it. But unfortunately, they won't print the booklets any longer. So I'm the person who always has to go chase it down, the copy with the booklet in it. And usually having to pay a little bit more because usually then by the time I get it, that movie's probably already in an Arrow Video sale and it's just a few bucks, and I'm on eBay trying to give somebody 20-25 bucks for a copy with it with the booklet in it. But it's just the way my collecting is. Anyway, guys, that's The Incredible Melting Man. This one is a single disc set right there, and these were pretty cool when I was getting them. It's like the little leaflets for Scream Factory. It's got some of their releases on the front and some of their releases on the back. Guys, I'll try to get that on there so you can see it. The Burning the Funhouse. Oh man, those are great releases. Life Force, Dead Souls, Cockneys vs. Zombies, and Terror Train. And the other side right there, guys, that's Deadly Blessing, Phantasm 2, The Howling, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, and They Live. Fuck, man, you're talking about great stuff by Scream Factory right there. Oh, great stuff, great stuff. Alright, guys, only got a couple more to go. I'm not a big fan of this film. I'm a big fan of the director of this film. But it is what it is. It's a fun watch. I need to revisit it and not just sit here and talk shit about it. Guys, that is Swamp Thing. That is directed by Wes Craven. Adrienne Barbeau. I love hearing her talk about this movie. This movie went through a lot of shit though, from what I understand. Her interviews, constantly the studio was just making Wes Craven tear out page after page after page of the script, of the shooting script. So there was a lot of stuff that wasn't even shot for this movie due to budget constraints. And Adrienne Barbeau said this was one hell of an experience for filming this movie. Fucking getting eaten alive by insects all the time for where they were filming out in these fucking remote swamps and shit. And that was fun to hear her talk about that though. Guys, I believe that one is now out of print, if I'm not mistaken. That is a Studio Canal film, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was out of print. This one right here is The Incredible Melting Man. That's an MGM title. It wouldn't surprise me neither if that was out of print, because I'm assuming MGM and Scream Factory no longer are going to be working together. Scream Factory put out a shit ton of MGM films. You know, like the Jeepers Creepers movies. There's a ton. I'm not even going to sit here and try to go over all that shit, but it just seems like every time Scream Factory's going to give us a heads up, and they will on social media. Scream Factory the past couple years now has been telling us, like, look, heads up, here's the titles that's coming out of print because we're losing our license for them. Grab them now while you still can. And 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking MGM title. Guys, next up, Dark Angel. This is a great movie. Dolph Lundgren. I'd never seen this movie before I got this release. I got this movie, blew my fucking mind. I've watched this numerous times now. I believe the other title for this movie, it's also known as something else. I Come in Peace. And got some special features on here. Interviews with director Craig Baxley and actors Dolph Lundgren and Brian Benben. Theatrical trailer, so that's cool. They got an interview with Dolph Lundgren on here. Fucking star of the film, guys. This is a great film. Great film. Make sure I got the title. I think it's on the reverse artwork. I Come in Peace. I was right. Hell yeah. Yeah, guys, that's Dark Angel, or AKA I Come in Peace. That is a good flick. Really good. Guys, for number 10, this technically isn't a Scream Factory release. It's a Shout Factory release, but when I was checking the list of releases that they have, this one still pops up on it, but from what I see, the stamp on the spine, the stamp on the back, the stamp on, you know, everything that's stamped on here, it doesn't say Scream Factory, it says Shout Factory. But anyway, I have it the way it was supposed to be released, in that order, in my collection, the way it stands, so I'm going to keep it that way. But guys, that is Q, the Winged Serpent. Fucking such a great Larry Cohen film. Guys, if you're unfamiliar with Larry Cohen, he passed away 2019, I believe. And Joe Bob Briggs, for the last drive-in, was going to show, he showed this movie like just a couple days after Larry Cohen had passed. But the last drive-in, the episode that he showed this movie on that he was hosting, was pre-recorded before Larry Cohen had passed away. So we were sitting there, all the fans were, you know, watching the last drive-in live on Shudder. And was expecting him to, you know, say something like a memorial or anything for Larry Cohen, but it turned out that, you know, that night had already been pre-recorded, so that's just the way they usually do their stuff. But this is still a great experience. So Joe Bob did a great job hosting this film, and it's one of his favorites. This is a great film, guys. If you haven't seen this movie, it's Larry Cohen film. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, man, Larry Cohen makes some fucking great films. Shit, man. Just had off the top of my head, what was that, The Stuff? Man. It's Alive, the trilogy that Scream Factory put out as well. Guy had some great movies, man. Great movies, but you know, they'll live on forever. But guys, that's Q, the Winged Serpent. And I understand, yeah, it's a 1-disc set. That's a 1-disc set. But anyway, guys, that was the first 10 standalone releases in my collection. I'll hold those up right quick so you guys can see them. As I said, that Q the Winged Serpent is, oh, sorry for that glare, guys. That is technically a Shout Factory release right there. But I haven't my collection organized like that. So guys, that is the first 10 standalone releases from Scream Factory out on in my collection. This will be part one. As I said, there'll be numerous parts because I have a lot of these. And guys, as we go on, there will be some of these releases that are standalone releases that just have a ton of fucking special features on there. Like Brain Scan's one of them that really stood out. Or was that the Resurrected? Holy fuck! I mean, the synopsis is like this long on the back, and the special features is like that. And everybody's just, I remember at that time, everybody was like, how the hell did y'all get that much supplemental material and put on there and have a budget for that, but y'all didn't turn it into a collector's edition? I don't know how they picked those guys. I'm pretty sure they have like sales projections, like predictions of how it's going to sell or what kind of a cult following it has or something like that. But then again, we saw like collector's editions released of, you know, what was that? Road Games, Vice Squad, and fucking Garbage Pail Kids. There was definitely a few films in there where we were kind of like, how the hell did that become a collector's edition? Like some of them films that a lot of us so-called horror aficionados don't even fucking know about. But anyway, guys, I just don't know how they do that stuff. But as you know, the standalone releases is nothing to sleep on. They look great, sound great. There's some supplemental material in there that, you know, has great stuff to offer. Guys, like I said before, I started collecting in 2016 for Scream Factory stuff, and got my hands on a few things, and it became an obsession. I was chasing down collector's editions, standalone releases, the double feature Blu-rays. You know, their steelbooks wasn't even a thing yet. They haven't even announced those yet. I had some box sets I had to try to chase down. It became a full-blown obsession. I love their stuff. I just wish they had more sales. Because I'd have a lot more to show you. You know, I got like a full shelf and a half full of just nothing but Scream Factory. And fuck, man, if they had more sales, I'd probably have 2 or 3 of those shelves. But unfortunately, they just don't hold as many sales as I would like to see them do. And when they do have a sale, their Shocktober, October sales pretty alright. They do participate sometimes for Black Friday sales. They have a March Madness sale. What is that? Love is in the Scare sale, the Valentine's Day sale. And you know, a few times we got those Comic-Con. While they were doing the San Diego Comic-Con panels, they would usually celebrate with an online sale, and those would be pretty alright. But I've been kind of putting a lot of things on hold when it comes to Scream Factory, just due to, fuck, man, I could take that same amount of money that they're going to charge me for 3 titles on their website, and I can go to an Arrow Video sale and probably get like 6 or 7 titles for the price of what I'm going to pay for 3 of Scream Factory's titles. Guys, don't let me defer you with saying all that. I mean, I'm sure when time's right, they're going to pop up a sale, and you know, hopefully it'll be worth it. But you know, I'm seeing them dropping some prices on their what do they call that, the retail price, the RSVP or whatever price. I'm seeing that kind of go down on a few releases here and there. So, and from, you know, if you can get on the Scream Factory, Scream Factory's website, and you can get this for like 15, 16, 17 bucks. That's a good deal. Because I can tell you, whenever Scream Factory first puts these things up on their site, they're like, fuck, man, they're like 27, 28, 29 bucks. I mean, Scream Factory shit's not cheap. But, yeah, guys, I hope you appreciated that video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Hit me up in the comment section. I'm always happy to converse with you guys. But, guys, that'll be part 1. See you next on part 2. As always, stay safe. Be careful.